Let's do it.
Mm.
I'm assuming you can all hear Bobby as well. She's got a little summer home off to the side, but let us know if you can't hear us when she squawks.
Good.
Okay, so it has been an eternity. It's been a pretty long time, which is totally okay because it meant we got to enjoy the end of July and end of August. And our last session that we had was the in-person session with Steph back in
Oh, is it
town.
actually?
So that was mid-July.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
So it's been a bit.
Wow.
Yeah. Um, does someone just want to give a high level where we are right now? And then there's a few details
Yeah.
that I want to make sure we get a chance to cover before we jump back in.
Yeah, we cleared level 15 and then saved the world. So I think we were just
Oh, interesting.
playing out our hopes and
That
dreams.
sounds about right. Yeah.
Oh, interesting, because I don't have that in my notes at all. I don't have my notes. Bobby, you're okay, sweet girl.
But essentially, we made our way to the entrance where this fire elemental creature is. And I believe we're now just mid-battle with this crazy fire thing.
Did you say crazy fire type?
Fire thing?
Fire thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard fire type. That's hilarious.
Yeah, fire type Pokemon.
Fire type Pokemon.
Let's go.
Okay. So you have been in a bit of a spelunking dungeon crawl for a while now with Astra, the leader of the Tenders, going down into what they called the hotspot to try and find the aspect, this large elemental creature made of fire. You've had to go through a few natural puzzles, a crystal cave. You had an encounter with a few butterflies. You made a butterfly friend who's now fluttering around Apoc and has joined the fleas. Sorry. Um, and you've made your way through the crooked chimney. You found yourself in a large room with a glowing conjuration circle on the ground and had a little brief foray into wherever this conjuration circle sent you. With a few good, insightful checks, you were kind of able to determine that it was one of the elemental planes. And with the heat that you experienced while you were there, all of you being on fire for the majority of your visit, um, you were able to pick up some loot, some of which required attunement, some of which did not. And you were kind of bamfed back into this large room, which is where you currently find yourself. You were able to get a long rest during one of the watches of which I think it was Aurora and Astra. Astra had seen something out of the corner of her eye, transformed into a little rat, and had ran up one of the hallways and reported back that she was in a very smoky, misty chamber. She was able to see something large moving, and she was able to see the glittering of what she assumed was some form of portal. It was very similar to the portals you had seen earlier. And as you all kind of woke up and sat and sort of mulled over in the dome that Aurora was able to cast, keeping you secure, you had the idea to try and lure whatever was in that room out, shouting some insults here and there, sending your skeleton friends, Isaac and Newton, I think if I have that correct, down, who Aurora very quickly, with your connection to them, they met their demise far into the chamber out of sight.
We hardly knew thee.
But you were able to, whether on purpose or by accident, lure this creature, this large looming creature out. And whether you were prepared for it or not, it did start hurling fireballs at you, kind of smashing up against the dome, and one by one, all of you leaving the dome until Aurora also left, the dome vanishing. as you entered into combat with this thing. I'll send out the owl bear. Okay. And as you all entered combat, a few of you getting some spells off right away to help aid one another and bless one another, but taking some pretty drastic damage early, finding a few of your spells fading. In the last round, Mrs. Q, you were able to kind of start making your way into the middle of the conjuration circle towards this massive looming creature with veins of fire, casting your pink little spirit guardians that just started to flit around you. So you are concentrating. Apoc, being somewhat assisted by Astra's aura, you are concentrating on Hunter's Mark still. Basil at one point being both Big Basil and Invisible Big Basil, getting in a few good strikes before losing both. So Basil, you are currently visible and you are Small Basil. I think you're Small Basil. Yes, you're Small Basil. Yeah. Aurora, you, if I remember correctly, you had a tether connecting you with this monster and had taken some pretty drastic damage in the last round. I'm not sure if that tether is still in existence. I have no idea what spell it was, but you were concentrating on invisibility on Basil, if I have that right. So I believe that tether is still there.
Okay.
I'm not sure what spell that was, but I believe that tether's still there. And Elle, in the last moments, in a little bit of a panic, reaching into your bag and pulling out a blue sapphire gemstone that Aurora had given you once upon a time, smashing it on the ground to see, one second, Aurora, to see the swirling shards kind of erupt into this massive air elemental. As you all kind of like take a minute to refocus yourselves within this space. You are exactly where you were at the end of last session. So Basil, your blink dagger is where it was at the end of last session. Nothing has moved here. Bless you.
Thank you.
We are going to go ahead and jump right back into the initiative. But Elle, what I'd like you to do first is I need an initiative roll for your elemental.
Yeah, sorry guys, it seemed like a good idea at the time. 12.
12, okay. And I did send you the stat block for your elemental if you can open it. If not, I can let you know what it can do and we can go from there on each of its turns.
I will be able to find it, I think.
The tether is preventing healing until the start of my next turn.
That's what it was. Oh, come on, find it. There we go. Resume. You said 12, right?
Yeah.
Oops. Mhm. Okay. Okay, so just want to make sure. Was there anything that you remember that I missed before we jump back in? I want to make sure everybody knows kind of where you're at in the space and the situation. All right, hearing none, we're going to go ahead and jump in. Elle, as you reached down and smashed this creature kind of looming up in front of you, you feel the wind through your feathers, very kind of comforting almost in this moment when the heat is just so oppressive. Any metal bits on you kind of searing through your feathers and through your skin, you kind of get that smell of burnt feather, for Apoc and those of you with fur, kind of burnt hair, just constantly around you as you are in this space. oppressively close to this thing. The air elemental kind of emerges with a very big sort of stretch, surveys the area around it. And it is this tornado creature with two kind of specks from the shell of this gemstone. Two specks of blue sapphire eyes just kind of turn to look at you. And you kind of see it just kind of hunch, almost waiting in front of you. You are concentrating on this, and this creature is friendly to you right now. What would you like to command it to do? It is up first.
She's gonna kind of point to the big fiery guy and just say, he's not our friend. So if you can just restrain him or get him some way, or even attack him, I don't really care. We need some help.
Okay. So do you have the stat block up?
I do.
Okay, so what would you like it to do?
I think it's gonna do 2 slam attacks against this thing.
All right, go for it.
So 2 attacks. This is +8 to hit, so I roll and add 8 to the hit.
Yeah.
Okay. If it's 2 attacks, do you want me to roll the attacks at the same time?
Sure.
Okay, I got a 16 on the die +8, and then I got a nat 20 on the die +8. So
Whoa, yes, both hit.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it gives me a number for a hit, 2d8 +5, or it just says it could be 14 damage.
So you could roll your 2d8 and add it, or you take the 14 damage. It's up to you. Take your pick.
I
For
like
your
rolling.
crit, though, like you have a crit, right? You rolled a nat 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, so for your crit, it's double the damage.
Okay.
So double the die damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll roll for the first one. I got 14 for the first hit.
Okay.
And then for the double the die, so I got a 2 and a 5. So would that be a 10 and a 4?
Well, yeah, 14. So 14 plus 5, I think, right?
5. Yeah.
14 plus 5, so 19. Just don't look at my screen, okay, love? We're not dealing with the best that was.
Okay.
Okay, as this thing has its 2 fists and kind of just slams down on like it's half the size, a third of the size of the fiery aspect in front of you. So it kind of like slams into its shin. You see the aspect kind of like recoil a little bit as it sort of lifts its foot and shakes and roars at this thing. But just being within the proximity of the heat of this aspect and making this attack, the air elemental, oh dear, we have 2 elementals here. The air elemental is going to take 13 fire damage as it is within the heat radius of this thing. Let me know if you can keep track or if you want me to keep track of your HP.
Nope, I'll keep track of it for him.
Okay. So that is the air elemental's turn. Oops, Mrs. Q, you are up. Aurora, you're on deck. Apoc, you're third in line.
Okay. So Mrs. Q, with her spirit guardian still switched on, wants to use all of her movement to try and get the elemental within range of the spirit guardians. How much movement do I have? Why can't I find it?
You're about like 30.
I feel like I'm slow. I feel like I'm 25 or something.
Oh, sorry. So it's like 40 feet. Or
Okay, I
35
can't
to
find
40
it on
feet.
here. Where I don't. I hate the app.
So you are you have a speed of 25 feet, Mrs. Q.
Okay, thank you.
You are exactly. Oh, don't use the measuring tool, Basil.
Okay.
Every square is a 5-foot square here. We're just gonna make it easy.
So technically your ring It's about like 20.
No,
About
my ring is
your ring is about 20 feet from it.
okay, because my ring is about 15 feet
Good.
in diameter.
From you?
Correct.
Yeah.
So I want to use my full 25 feet to get this guy in the range of my spirit guardian. So I'll move my full 25 feet first.
Okay. I'll move you there, Mrs. Q.
Thank you.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. So 20 feet gets the guy within the range.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, let's do that. I don't know. I'll get as close as I need to, but not closer.
Okay, so yes, you are able to move the 20 feet. Double check spirit guardians for me. Does it attack everybody who is within its radius?
I can choose any number of creatures to be unaffected by it.
All right,
Nice.
just making sure.
Yes, I made sure also.
Okay.
So now the creature needs to make a. Well, would they do it now, or would it be at the beginning of their turn?
What does it say for spirit guardians? Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do
An
that.
affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So I guess it's turn specific.
Yeah, so I think it'll trigger at the start of its turn, but it's in the area now. It can't
Okay, perfect.
get away without taking the damage.
Amazing. In which case she's now close by, and she's going to cast a not concentration spell because she's concentrating already. She casts Word of Radiance on this guy.
Okay.
You see, like very fluorescent, like bubblegum pink, radiant light emitting from the end of Mrs. Q's fingers. And what level are we again?
15.
No, no, you are level 10.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2d6 damage. Roll. That is 7 radiant damage.
Radiant, okay. All right, as it takes the hit, and Mrs. Q, what do your spirit guardians look like again?
They look like little wood nymphs.
Okay.
Yeah.
As these little iridescent wood nymphs start to kind of like almost hammer away with their own little crochet hooks and frying pans at the aspect's legs as Mrs. Q is within range, shooting off a word of radiance that leaves a little bit of a scorch mark on this embered skin. That is your turn, Mrs. Q. And we are up with Aurora. Apoc, you're on deck. Basil, you're kind of coming up in the order.
Seeing Basil kind of reappear after my invisibility drops on him. Basil, do you think you could take this guy down?
We're gonna have to.
All right. Well, I have all the faith in you as I give him a bardic inspiration.
Cool.
Okay.
My bonus action, and then I kind of swirl up as I post up in front of this creature, and I pull out of my Chanel clutch what looks like a little bit of powdered. It's like a powdered, like silver irony material. It's like metal dust, and I blow it towards and like catches the wind as this metallic dust sprays over the creature. I would like to have it make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Ooh.
Okay.
I mean, you say metallic dust, but I'm just seeing glitter.
Yeah, with the flames, it looks like glitter. You just see like it kind of the iridescence of it all. There's a little bit of pinks and purples, greens. It looks like if this was on a black sky, it would look like the Aurora Borealis.
Super
Okay.
cool.
So pretty.
So we have like pink, purple glitter, and then pink little
Nymphs.
nymphs flying around. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're
Cool,
gonna
cool,
do this. We're gonna do it pretty.
So
Absolutely.
it's a Constitution
Absolutely.
17 that it needs to beat, but I'm.
It beat it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, they rolled a 22.
Well, Basil, gulp. That's my turn.
Okay, and Aurora, where are you at here? Okay, you're
Just
far
within
enough.
range of casting this spell.
Which is?
30 feet?
Oh yeah. I think you're well right now, where you
Wherever I am
were,
on the board.
you were 10 feet away on the board. Did you want to move?
Mrs. Q's there. I'm going to stand side by side with her sister to sister.
Yeah.
Sister to sister. Okay. That is Aurora's turn. Apoc, you are up.
Okay. Apoc can make this.
Oh,
play.
wait, sorry. Before you do that, this is why I have this open. The creature is going to use one of its legendary actions.
Ah.
Because I forgot about those.
Love that
Don't
for us.
me.
Oh,
I forgot about
no.
it the whole time last time.
That's
Oh
like,
no.
I always do it. It is going to, hearing the exchange, well, this thing just attacked it. What can it do? All right. You're all kind of clustered. I know, Bobby. You're all kind of clustered around it. So you see as the core of this thing is burning bright, bright blue. You see as it takes the hits, it takes Mrs. Q's the wood nymphs around Mrs. Q, the shock from Mrs. Q's word of radiance, Aurora's glitter that just tried to attack it, the exchange between Aurora and Basil.
Pocket
And you
glitter.
see that blue kind of burn even hotter to this bright, bright white light as Basil. You have felt the increase in heat before, as it is going to unleash another pyroclasm pulse. As all of you feel this shock wave that ripples through the ground and cracks it under your feet, and this wave of heat slam into your body. I need everybody, because you are all within range, to make a dexterity saving throw.
not nice.
Does the elemental also have to make a roll?
Yes.
Okay.
Every creature.
The fleas?
Are the fleas their own creature?
Please.
Please say no. I don't want to do
I
that.
don't think they are. I think they're part of Apoc.
We're all just one.
He makes them as fast as they burn up.
LOL. Okay. Did anyone roll below a 15?
I rolled a 15.
You rolled a 15?
I rolled a 15.
I
Yeah,
rolled a
I also got a 15.
19.
I have a +7 to dex saves. I rolled a 9.
Okay. For those of you who rolled under a 15, you take 17 points of fire damage, and you are pushed back 20 feet.
Wow.
You're just pushed back 20 feet in a line directly away from the aspect. For those of you who passed, you are able to maintain yourself, but the heat is just too overwhelming. You take
Half. So like
half, which is
8.
8. Yep, 8 points of fire damage, and you are able to stay where you are on the map.
So it's half of that because we have resistance, right?
Some of you have resistance.
Yeah.
Astra is pushed back.
The elemental got a 21 on his dex save.
Nice.
He's not going nowhere.
Okay, he's not going nowhere.
He's a dexterous mother toe boy.
Okay, so
The
Astra,
dexterous pile of wind.
17 and is pushed back. Okay.
Did you have to say toe? Yeah, like as soon as you said, like I felt like a ding in my
It's the replacement for the F-bomb.
Mrs. Q, I need you to make a concentration check. So go ahead and make a what is it, a con save? Con check?
Mm.
What is concentration again?
Constitution.
Constitution?
Concentration check.
Is it a save or is it just a?
It's a
Con save.
con save, thank you.
That's an 18.
You're good. You are able to maintain spirit guardians. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm going to accidentally close all of these tabs and it's going to be by accident. Okay, so that was its legendary action. Apoc, you're up.
You're done? You're done?
Don't give me that. I always forget these cool things. Leave me
Okay.
alone.
How far did that blast go? Did it fill the room? Can I tell? Just like
From where are you?
I'm down.
From where you at, so you definitely felt it hit you and it kind of knocked you to your knee. There are like, this is a very rocky room. But if I remember correctly, this is the room with those 4 very tall trees in each corner. You do see them singed.
Okay, damn.
I think this is the room.
All right. I don't think there's any running away from that. All right. I'm just gonna like hunker down here and shoot some arrows into it. So you see the fleas take off, and you see Apoc's bracelet light up as he channels that to empower his attack.
Oh,
First
the bracers?
one, yeah, the bracers.
Cool.
First one is going to be a 23 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, so this is going to be D8 plus Hunter's Mark plus Fleas plus the bracers. It's going to do 10, 16, 17, 20, 25. Okay, so 14 points of force damage.
Okay.
And 7, 9, 13 points of force, piercing damage.
Ouch, okay.
That's just my first attack.
Okay.
Second attack. Does a 12 hit?
No, which
Okay.
one does not hit?
All right, that's going to be Apoc's turn, I believe,
Okay.
because that's bonus action as well.
Okay, so
Jeremy, get him! And Jeremy and his crew look majestic amidst the purple glitter and the nymphs, and then you just see these little black specks intertwining, attacking the big bad guy.
adorable.
Now I know you have fire resistance, but do Jeremy and your fleas have fire resistance as well?
They're like mitotic. They divide faster than they actually singe up.
That's an awful image. Okay, so at the end of Apoc's turn, Astra is up. Basil, you're on deck. Elle, you're coming up in a few. But the aspect is going to take another legendary action. And you see that
No.
blue, that bright blue that's like right in the center of its chest as it kind of looks around and it's going to roar out. And you see that bright blue that kind of works its way up its throat, is going to kind of just start to fade as it starts to kind of get very muted, very muted, very muted. As it is going to change fuel, or sorry, adjust fuel.
No.
And as that blue becomes more muted, it's hard to tell at first because of the heat in this room. But the aspect is going to go invisible
What?
Oh my god.
as it changes the
Come
fuel
on.
that it's burning.
Sorry, girl.
Okay, it is Astra's turn. And you see Astra as she was kind of like starting to move and reach out with another one of her erupting earth spells, pauses as this thing goes invisible. And she can kind of see across the field because she is in the very far corner after being pushed away. And she kind of gets a better look at everyone around. And she can see. She's quite far.
Oh wow, she's really far.
Yeah, she got pushed directly away. You see her quickly take a survey, and she's going to run forward. To kind of get right beside you, Apoc, as that's the farthest she's gonna go. And she's going to reach out in your direction, Aurora. And you can see her mouth moving, but you can't actually hear what she's shouting over the roar and the heat of the fire around you. But you feel yourself a little bit more invigorated as she is going to cast a healing word on the person who's looking pretty rough compared to everybody else.
We talked about this. Save your magic for the others. This is in direct conflict with my character arc.
You hear her yell back, even though you have to really strain, and she's going to yell, "We need somebody to activate the circle! You're the only one who activated it before! This thing needs to be banished!"
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So you are going to... she's going to cast at a higher level, so this is going to be... you are going to get 11 points of healing. Not as good as she would have liked.
Hey, that's quite a bit.
As that was Astra's move, and then she is going to... she's going to turn her attention back towards the... back towards this glowing yellow hawk in this aura that is stretched out the full diameter of this circle. And she is going to kind of turn over towards... she's going to turn over towards you, Basil, and is going to yell, "You have some help from the hawk! Try and hit it!" And you have advantage on your next attack.
I've heard this before.
You've heard this before?
The hawk was going to help me last time and it didn't.
Yeah, well, I forget things that hurt you and I forget things that help you. So it all evens out. Basil, you are up. Elle, you're coming up.
So this thing's invisible, eh?
Sure is.
Cool. Geez.
Swing where it feels warm.
This whole area. For the record, like your helmet and your armor, you can feel
Yeah.
where it has started to burn through your fur and is now touching skin. Like you can feel it on your ears, where like the outline. You're basically taking like a razor without a guard and like cutting into your fur is essentially what's going on here. But you can feel the heat from your armor starting to sear you, and it hurts. It hurts.
Question. If I don't don't attack this turn, does that mean I lose the hawk advantage? Or does it just stick with me until the next time I attack?
So with Astra's aura, so it just goes until the next time you attack.
Okay, cool.
She has to use her reaction to do it, but it is there until the ally attacks.
Okay. Man, there's not much I can do if it's invisible. So in that case, probably what Sir Basil will do is he's going to back up towards his blink dagger. Or do I need to stay within the circle?
No, you just need to be within the circle to receive this in the first place.
Okay. He's gonna back up towards his dagger, and he's going to use
As you back up,
Okay, sure.
As you back up, yeah, if you're going to be backing up to your blink dagger, you feel as you run backwards a fist collide with you as this thing is going to make an opportunity attack.
Mm-hmm.
That's not gonna be good.
Oh,
Don't like that.
was it? Oh yeah, thank you. It's gonna be, see, I forget. So that's gonna be a 27 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. As you feel the heat kind of rush up behind you and you almost instantly know what's coming. Not too bad. You take 13 fire damage. However, as you go to back up and take this, you are kind of dropped to a knee as your speed becomes 0 for the
Gently
rest of your
slapped.
turn.
Okay.
This-
You say that this was an epic moment.
I'm going to use my reaction to gain temporary resistance to the damage.
Ooh.
Okay, so that was, what did
How
I
much
say that?
how much damage did you say it was?
13 and resistance, you have it, so six
Yeah.
fire damage.
Okay, so I take 6 damage, and then I'm gonna, while on one knee, use my bonus action to regain some hit points using second wind,
Mm.
and that's pretty much all I can do.
Okay, so you used your reaction for resistance, you used your bonus action.
Yeah.
Your movement is now 0, but you still have an action. You can hold it until you see something, or you could attempt to attack. But you still have an action. I don't want you to forget that just in case.
Yeah. Do I need to use an action to get up, like to stand up?
It's more flavor text. Your
Okay,
speed
sure,
is
sure,
just
sure.
0. Yeah.
Yeah,
you can send.
I'll hold my action.
Okay. All right, so you hold your action for.
As
It's
soon as
going-
this thing appears, I'm going swinging.
Okay. Alrighty. Hi, Bobby. She got it. Alrighty, so on this thing's turn. You guys are all lucky it hasn't gotten it back yet. All right, so on this thing's turn, it is invisible. Basil, you were not able to move. You are right next to it. Oh, you ended your turn, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep, and you were right next to it to start with. So you are going to take another round of fire damage.
Sure.
Another 13 points of fire damage.
It's a good thing I healed.
All right. As this thing, invisible. It's gonna go after. Well, everything close to it has heard it, so it's going to have one attack for everybody. So its first attack is going to be a stomp, and it's going to try and essentially stomp out the air elemental that's right in front of it for right now.
Go.
So Elle, as you are desperately looking around to try and see where this thing has gone invisible to, you see your air elemental kind of squished like a slinky out of nowhere. As that is going to be a, yeah, 20 something to hit the air elemental. 20.
Yeah.
25.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. So it is going to do. So the air elemental is going to take 20 points of fire damage. And I need it to make a constitution saving throw.
Okay. Ooh. It's only an 11.
It's only an 11? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even think it matters. It would have been knocked prone, but it can't be knocked prone.
Ah, you can't knock over wind.
So you see your air elemental squish like a slinky. Oh, sorry. And then as whatever was squishing it like peels itself back up, you see it kind of almost wobble, but slinky its way back into a fighting stance.
Oh, I love this guy.
But its second attack is going to come for you, Apoc, as the other thing that has hurt it.
We'll see how it does.
While she's rolling this, I was looking at jobs today. I saw a job for a wind planner.
Wind
Ooh.
planner? I love that. That's awesome. So Apoc, that's going to be a 28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. I'm gonna use Spiny Shield.
All right, as you
Second
feel,
level.
giddy for you. As you feel this, okay. As you feel the heat once more rush towards you, but you feel your whole body kind of collapse as you have just been hit by this molten force. You are going to take, 15 points of fire damage. Do all your having things.
Okay, at what point do I reduce it? Do I have first and then reduce, or do I reduce and then have?
What does the spiny shield do?
Instead of me taking damage, you take damage.
But it's your reaction, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that the resistance triggers first because that is an ever-present thing.
Okay.
And then your reaction triggers once that damage goes through.
Okay. So
So
half.
resistance first, and then the spiny shield.
Okay, you take 7 points of damage. I don't take any.
You take no damage from that?
Well, I reduced by 10, but you only did 7 to me, so you take 7.
Do you have any idea how infuriating that
I know, I love this spell.
I hate that. That's so annoying. Okay,
Hunter spell slots. This is
fine.
the only purpose.
Fine. Okay, and it is going to.
Because that, wait, sorry, just a point of clarity. That was a physical attack, correct?
Yes, that was a
Okay.
physical attack.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so as these two attacks go through, the air elemental slinkies back, and you feel, but don't actually get hurt at all. The sparks just kind of fly off of Apoc and off of his fleas, like he's just emerging from the fire. All of you hear the stomping of this thing as you don't see where it's going, but you get a sense that it is moving as the heat in the room starts to kind of shift around and almost move like a whirlpool around you. But that is going to be its turn. Oops, a daisy. Okay, Elle, you are up. Your air elemental is after you, and Mrs. Q, you're on deck.
So if Ella's been watching and she sees, okay, there was a stomp and then there was something near Apoc, but she still would not have any sense of where so this thing can attack us without losing its invisibility. She knows that's pretty high caliber stuff. But I'm just wondering if she can just try shooting to see if she can hit this thing willy-nilly.
Go for it.
Like,
yeah.
there's not much else she can really do, and I just feel that's also what she would try doing.
Yeah. So go ahead and make an attack with whatever you're attacking with at disadvantage.
Okay. She's gonna do a Ray of Frost. Just hoping I don't hit somebody else by accident. Okay. Got a 14, so I got a dirty 20 to hit the spell.
Okay. Was there a particular place you were aiming?
Oh wait, but that's a disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Okay, I got 17. With
17.
disadvantage then.
Was there a particular place you were aiming, like general direction?
I think after watching the stomp and then seeing Apoc like spiny shield, do we see him kind of spine out? Like, would I have registered that he?
I think so. There's a visual for your spiny shield, right?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's magical fleas. It's all swarm craft magic. So it all stems from Jeremy. He's the real superhero here.
Yes, there's a visual to spiny shield, is what Sean wanted to say.
It is technically ethereal, so I don't know if you can see ethereal.
Okay. I don't think Elle can. But she also knows how big this thing is. So if she's going to aim, she's not going to aim at any level close to the ground. She's going to aim up.
Okay. And in what general direction? Like towards your elemental, down, up, to the other side? Give me just a general direction.
Yeah, I think I might have to move myself slightly because I don't think I can shoot through my elemental. He's air and all, but I don't think I can.
If you're
I
aiming
think-
up, you can see over. Your
Oh,
arrow
that's
is
true.
like 10 feet tall. You're 4 feet tall.
Yeah.
It's like in golf. It's like 100% air, right?
Yeah.
I think I'd be aiming. Can I draw on here?
There's the little pointer on
Yeah.
the side.
I think she'd be aiming like somewhere up here. Having
Okay.
just seen both of these things be interacted with, I think Hal's just gonna be like, screw this.
Okay. As you shoot, and the ray of frost, I'm assuming, is coming from the Borealis itself.
It is.
Yeah, so as you brandish the Borealis and shoot that ray of frost, you get a sense that like it was a good strong thing, but Apoc, you almost have to move your foot back as it kind of cools down the area in front of you and almost makes it slick with ice before that instantly melts.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you did not hit anything in the area.
Okay.
Okay. Your elemental is up though.
Aw, I think I'm gonna call him Slinky now. Doesn't really know what to do. There's nothing for him to attack.
Oh, hold on a second. That was your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you are going to take, what is that? 13 points of fire damage as the heat around you is just so oppressive you can barely breathe.
Jeez.
You said 13?
13
halved.
fire damage.
Does that have to 6 or 7?
It has to 6. You round down.
6. Okay. Ouch.
But you're air elemental.
Hmm. So,
Mrs. Q, you're coming up on deck. Aurora, you're up after.
yeah, I think there's something he could try doing because I don't think he has to see the other creature to do it.
Okay.
I'm reading this. I don't think so, but this is just, it says within the elemental space. So does that mean like it's physical space right around him? It doesn't give me like a radius of space.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing he'd have to be like
Interesting.
right next to it to do this.
I would think so,
Bless you.
yeah. Within the
Okay.
elemental space, so like that 5-foot area around it.
Yeah.
That's kind of the general space, but it would hit everything around the elemental.
Oh yeah, I know. That's why I'm wondering if I want to try doing this, because that includes me at this point. Is this elemental smart enough to kind of hold its action until this thing appears?
It will take your commands. You can
Yeah.
command it to do that if you want.
Yeah, I think that's what Elle's gonna do, is just tell him to, hey Slinky, you gotta hold. I think he's gonna come back. Just hold on to all that airy fighting power you've got.
Okay. So you're holding until you see something. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so as you say that, at the end of your turn, you're facing the air elemental. Everybody else, except for you, sees as this creature starts to materialize right behind Elle.
Oh,
Jeez.
man.
Oh, that is so funny.
Yeah, you can almost picture the face right behind her just materializing as the rest of you see it.
She's talking and then she's like, he's right behind me, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly. As you see, well, everyone can see this, but as you see that core of this creature once more, he's going to use a legendary action to adjust fuel once again. And he is going to let's do this one. You see the core of this creature up into its face and its mouth as it opens its jaw start to burn with this like metallic iron, molten silver, like mercury, liquid mercury kind of vibe. As it just starts to materialize and you feel the air get even hotter in this space. Those of you holding an action, this thing is visible now. So
Mhm.
Elle, that includes your air elemental. Basil, it is no longer within melee of you. However,
Okay.
I'll let you throw something if you want to. That is your option.
Throw something. Jeez.
Don't you throw daggers?
My blink dagger's on the floor.
Elle, let's do your elemental first. Basil can quickly try and find something in his.
Okay. Well, what I'd like him to try doing is one of his other attacks, but he has to be in the same space as the. Ooh, must
These
be in the
things
space.
are 5 feet apart. They're side by
Yeah.
side. This thing is right in front of you. It's like dripping molten fire right beside you.
So would my air elemental move to take his action? Is that allowed?
Not moving, just whatever action was held.
Okay. Well, I might have him do this. He might do his whirlwind action.
Okay.
So each creature within the elemental space must make a DC strength saving throw. On a failure, the target takes bludgeoning damage and is flung up to 20 feet away. So I don't even know if this little guy could fling this thing, but maybe. You'd be flung and knocked prone.
It rolled an 11 for its strength save.
Do I also have to roll this, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I do. Ooh, I rolled a 17 though, which is impressive for Elle. 'Cause I'm not that strong. Yeah, I got a 0. It's a 17, so I don't get flung.
Okay.
Would this impact Astra and
No,
Apoc, or are they far enough? Okay.
they're too far away. Yeah.
Okay. Failure target takes 3d8 plus 2.
Yeah, so roll that up.
Where are my d8s? Eight, 16. Let's see. So 18 damage, and it is flung 20 feet away from the elemental in a random direction and is knocked prone.
Okay. So as this
What?
air elemental, after slinking back, just kind of brings itself up to its fullest, like 12-foot height and just unleashes this whirlwind around. The aspect that was focused on you, the borealis kind of reflected in the skin of this aspect. As it was focused on you, doesn't realize what the air elemental is doing and takes the brunt of this, getting hit with some heavy damage and flung in a random direction. Elle, just go ahead and roll the d4 for me.
Okay. 3.
3. So it gets flung 20 feet this way.
It's not bad. But also, we want it on this circle, don't we?
Yeah. unfortunately.
Shit.
Okay, as it leaves like a trail of dripping, like metal, fiery metal behind it, but it is flung even farther from you, Basil. So that's fun.
Hmm.
Take a spot.
Can I know you said throw something, but for my held action, is it possible that I could just like quickly like pull out my longbow, knock two back, and just fire?
I will allow it because I'm nice.
Okay, okay. I guess that's with advantage, technically. Right, because of
Why?
the hawk thing.
Oh yes, this would be your next attack.
Hmm.
Yep.
So can I fire two? I normally do two attacks per action. Is it or just
For
one?
action, it's just one.
Okay.
It's just one, I think.
Andrew over here taking a whole freaking turn.
I
Yeah.
know.
No, I mean it's I have two attacks per action.
Mhm.
So
This is technically your reaction, though. You are
okay,
holding your action to,
cool,
yeah.
cool. All right. So Jesus, terrible roll. How much is the bardic inspiration about?
Aurora.
It's a D8.
A D8. Okay. Let's add that.
Yay, I'm helping.
Nice week.
That's I'm sorry, a unnatural 20.
Okay.
That's
Yep,
gonna
that definitely
be
hits.
only 5 damage.
Okay.
But I hit
Is
it.
your bow magical?
No.
Okay. So your arrow kind of like fizzles as it comes close enough, but the one thing that doesn't burn up in its trajectory towards the aspect is the little like stone arrowhead. And you manage to get it as it's roaring and it kind of hits like the back of the throat. It does not do nearly as much damage as you thought it was going to do.
Mhm.
But you still hit it for a couple hit points here and there. Okay, Mrs. Q, as you have seen this thing disappear, you've been pushed back, you kind of righten yourself with your spirit guardian still intact, not sure where it's going. You see it appear close to you, and then it gets pushed even farther away. But it is, you and Aurora are standing side by side as you see this thing kind of dripping this molten silver from its every kind of crack in its skin as it rightens itself and roars once more. What would you like to do? And Aurora, you're on deck. Apoc, you're third.
Mrs. Q, trying to see where everybody else is. Where's Elle right now?
Right here.
By the elemental, okay. Mrs. Q will step forward maybe like 10 feet to try to, that is the wrong, sorry, I meant towards the elemental, my apologies.
So like right here.
Not the air elemental, the fire one, the bad guy.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to get close.
So you're like about here.
Yeah, so the Aurora is behind me.
Oh.
And she casts guiding bolts. Now that she can see this guy.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your guiding bolt.
I can't quite remember how I roll this.
Yeah, so with guiding bolts, if you see it in your spell lists, pick what level you want to cast it at first. But essentially you roll the dice and you add that number, the +6 that's in that box, the hit DC box.
The spell attack.
Yes.
Okay. That is a 21.
21 hits.
Amazing. And then she cast this at 5th level.
Oh.
So, Andrew, you may need to roll this. I don't have enough dice.
What do you need?
I need 8d6.
I'm gonna get a little stricter. I want you to say the level of the spell before you roll.
Oh,
and hit.
sure. I was doing it at 5. I just didn't say it out loud. That was my plan. But I will do that next time.
I'll give you
2, 3,
8d6. Holy
5,
smokes.
6, 7.
just roll the one.
And now I'll roll one of it. Okay, let me math. 10, 15, 15, 6, and 7. That is 30 radiant damage.
Whoa. Okay, as it rightens itself after being unexpectedly pushed, and this guiding bolt shoots towards it and kind of smashes into the side of its head, you hear it let out a scream of anger, and it rattles the floor underneath. You literally see any of the embers or rocks kind of shake as this thing screams. Even that ever-present glow of the conjuration circle in the middle, as you see the floor start to kind of crack, you start to see that glow almost emanate and quiet and emanate and quiet as the floor that this is written on is starting to kind of crack with the screams of this thing. That hurt it quite a bit. But it does sort of right itself, and you do see a little bit of a pink glow around where it was hit, and a massive chunk of its skin taken out from the side of its head, as this was guiding bolt, so the next attack has advantage. So it's glowing pink around its head. That is your turn, Mrs. Q. Aurora, you're up. Apoc, you're on deck.
All right, Aurora's going to heed Astra's advice, despite having plans to do something cool. She's going to run to the middle of the circle. It's like, everybody, if you can try and bring it to the circle, I'm going to try and activate this portal. So also try and not be in the portal when I do activate it, if that would be useful. So if I recall, I was like recounting the incantation that I read off the blackboard in my notes that I had transcribed in my notes, and I'm going to try and reproduce the same kind of the same somatic components as that. I'll throw my book down so I can read it as I start conjuring that to open it. But I'm going to try and, if I can, hold off on like completing the ritual until I see everybody is free and clear and this creature is pulled in. So I'm going to kind of like work through and then time it for the group's actions.
Okay, so you were kind of cutting in and out there a bit, Aurora.
Okay.
If I understood you correctly, though, you are going to try and activate the circle, but you want to time it so that everyone is out and the aspect is in.
Yeah.
Okay. So what that would mean, from what I think that would mean, is this might take up multiple of your turns.
Yeah, that's fine.
Trying to time it.
Yes.
Okay. Your highest level spell slot is going to be dedicated to this.
Okay.
So whatever your highest level spell slot is, if you cannot time this properly, it is lost.
Okay. Cool.
All right, so as all of you see Aurora slam the book down and just starts to focus with her call out. I forgot what you said. But with her call out, as she just kind of glazes over in the middle of this battle. Aurora, that is going to be your turn, as this creature is going to right itself at the end of your turn, and Mrs. Q, you are just within its reach. And it is going to take its fist and slam down towards you. with its legendary action. That is going to be a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So you are going to take something else happens here. What else happens? Okay, so first and foremost, you are going to take 16 points of fire damage.
Do you have resistance or
Mm-mm.
she becomes a slinky?
She becomes a slinky, yeah.
Just be like Slinky.
Okay. And as it hits you, you almost don't feel yourself physically interact with its body, as it's almost more of this liquid fire that kind of gets thrown and hits the area around you as you take the fire damage and kind of catch your breath. Oh, come on. All of this came up.
What?
I'm sorry, that was so cute. As you take a moment and realize that the aspect has left you basically standing inside a space that is just liquid fire around you. You can feel the fire, not unlike where you were, or not unlike what you felt when you went through this portal initially that you're standing on. You can feel this licking up the fur on your legs and up your petticoat. You can feel your clothes starting to catch fire as you are standing in a 10 by 10 square of magma.
Oh dear.
That is his legendary action. Apoc, you are up.
Okay. Seeing what Aurora's doing. Can I grab everything? I'm going to believe I can get in front of her with 25 feet. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay,
Out of
30
the
feet.
ring.
I'm gonna get in front of her to try and protect her.
Stay out of the ring. I gave you one instruction.
I don't know what crazy shit.
I
you're
could have
doing.
given you half of instruction if that's easier. Stay
If it
out.
if it comes for you, what are you gonna do? You're just standing here by yourself? We're a team.
I do.
Listen, I'm not going down without you.
I do. I do. I can't even say it on the chat.
So yeah, Apoc just stands in front trying to give some protection, and he notches another arrow in his bow and does the same thing as last time. Channels the bracers. Is Guiding Bolt still active?
Yes, it is.
Perfect. So this is going to be with advantage. With the bracers, with Hunter's Mark, with the flea damage. Let's see what this can do.
I do what I do whenever anybody comes for me. I just take it.
And I don't know what it is, but Apoc's presence in front of you channels something as he rolls a nat 20.
Yo, let's go.
It's love.
Do I double all of the dice?
All the dice.
So
Yo,
this
I'm
is
now
3
carrying
D8s.
Apoc's child.
Do you have any D?
So it's regular 4d8s, but I get to add
I
a
need you to
d8
touch
because
this
I have piercing.
This one's my DM dice. I'm not allowed
Um,
to touch.
There's 2d6s, one for Hunter's Mark, one's for the fleas.
You don't have to explain it to me. I'm not keeping track. You just do you.
Bobby!
Oh!
All right. Well, the d6s both rolled 1, so that's not good. 6. Do you need a breakdown of force and piercing damage? Does it change anything?
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna give you it all. So it's 10, 20. 28 doubled is 56.
6? Yeah.
Plus 4 is 60
60.
points of
Whoa.
damage.
Oh.
Whoa. Did this thing took 90 damage in the last little bit?
There anything else? Or are you
I
good?
have a second attack.
Oh god, okay.
Well, this thing must be dead by now.
It's just a straight hunter's mark.
Yeah.
So 21 to hit. Sorry, is that plus 10 or is it plus 8? Plus 10 to hit, so 21.
Yes, that hits.
So it's just a d6 with a d8 for this one because I don't get to add the other stuff. I could reroll for piercing. Oh, that's good.
Do it. Take him down.
14 points of piercing damage. That's a
Okay.
good one.
Because your attacks are all magical, so.
Yes.
Worry.
Yeah. And you just hear reverberate from Apoc. Check out my board log.
Love it, love it.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be the attack. That's everything but the reaction. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
As this thing is rocked, you kind of hit it in the same place in its jaw, and you see the like molten skin around it just kind of shear off of his face. As dripping from that new wound is more of the molten mercury fire, just making a pool around this creature. As it staggers to the side and roars, kind of dropping to a knee and looking angrily in all of your directions as you are all kind of bearing down on it. It is still up. But you see the fire in it just kind of subside a little bit as it just groans and roars. That is your turn.
Apoc just yells, "Come at me, bro."
Okay. It is Astra up next. Basil, you are on deck. Oops. Here we go. As Astra kind of like looks around at what just happened, and she's going to shout out, "Keep doing what you're doing! Keep doing what you're doing! Aurora, you have to get that thing open, but we have to get it through!" She's screaming over the roaring of the fire in all of your ears. She is going to run. She's going to use her movement. Oh, come on now. To run towards Elle and kind of put herself in the way. And with her bonus action, she is going to move to encompass. She's going to move the hawk as it just kind of flies over all of you. Sorry, Basil, you're too far away.
Yeah.
It flies over all of you, and you all are kind of like coated in this glittering golden yellow light.
Astra, one frickin' instruction.
I gave you my reasoning. Now the rest of you, cold damage. Don't forget to hit it with cold damage. All of this is good, but we need that fire to go down. As she's going to reach out. And then she goes, "I'm hoping all of you have cold damage because I do not."
Oh god.
But where are you? I think she can move a little bit more. She is going to, just checking here, 30 feet. As she kind of flaps her wings once more to move just a little bit closer. As she looks around and all of you are looking pretty rough, she is going to kind of look around and kind of flap her own wings as she spreads them out. And this wave of golds that kind of meshes with the yellow of her hawk is going to burst in a 30-foot radius. And all of you, again, Basil, I'm so sorry, but you are too far away. All of you are going to feel a little bit of icy hot as she heals all of you with mass cure wounds. As you all gain 18.
Whoa.
So that is Elle, Mrs. Q, Astra will gain it back, Aurora, and Apoc.
What about Slinky?
Was that?
What about Slinky? I don't think you can
Yeah.
heal him.
I'm just looking at how many she can actually do. Hold on. Yeah, actually, the Slinky can get it too because it's a creature within range.
Nice.
Well, I don't know. If I lose my concentration, I don't know if we want him getting anything back.
She made a choice. She chooses
I
to give
did.
it to Slinky.
Alrighty.
And she's going to look right at you, Elle, she is right there. She's like, the Borealis was made for this, Elle. This is what it's for. This is why you have it. We need you to use it. That fire has to go down. Basil, you are up. Elle, you are coming up on deck.
So pretty much, oh man, a melee character is terrible right now. With my movement, I can pretty much move to maybe about here. Like I have 30 feet. And
Yeah, around there. Yep, that's fine.
yeah, there's not much I can do. Let me see here. Um,
See, Basil can take an instruction.
Oh yeah, he's the only
That's
one
funny.
outside. Oh, that's what you meant. Astra did not click in.
I'm trying to save the world over here. Hey.
Hey, come on. That's when your family's lineage starts to come out. It's when you're really pissed off and you have to pull out the Boston. What you thinking, Basil?
Sorry. I'm trying to see if there's anything that would be interesting for me to do. Let me see. Okay, you know what? All I can really do, or all I'll do right now, I think is I'm going to use what is called a storm rune on myself.
Okay.
And it doesn't really do anything right now. But it on my well, it all depends on if I attack or if I see something attack, then I can use it as almost kind of like a reaction, I guess. But yeah,
Okay.
for like imagery, Shabazz will run up. He knows he's too far away, but he'll kind of like you'll see him kind of like clutch his sword, concentrate, and maybe his eyes start glowing like bright blue, almost as if like there's like electricity in his eyes. And he'll just that's it. He'll hold his action again.
Okay. What are you holding your action for? What is the trigger that you're waiting for?
If it gets closer, just swing.
Okay. All right, so if it comes in range.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, so it is the aspect's turn. All right, as this creature was kind of like dropped to a knee after all of the damage taken from Apoc, it is first. So lucky. It is going to reach out a hand towards one of those tall tree trunks in the corner of this room. Sorry. If you remember, I'll do this one.
Thank you.
If you remember, Aurora, I think it was you who talked to these trees once upon a time. These massive tree trunks. You do not see any canopy here, but this is a wooden being in this area. And it was very old, if you remember correctly. It didn't remember what was happening on the outside. It didn't know about any of the happenings. It just existed here. But the aspect is going to reach out a hand with like an unhinged jaw from the damage it took and you see as it starts, the tree itself starts to almost melt underneath the hand. As the aspect kind of reaches in and grabs, and you see the arm of this aspect just sort of pulse as it repairs some of the damage and reattaches.
Oh
its
no,
jaw.
Woody.
Woody, as it continues to reach into the heartwood of this tree, it's slowly burning away. And all of you kind of hear a high-pitched ringing in your ears for just a moment, as the aspect stands itself back up. The unhinged jaw reattaching itself, some of that damage mending over. Apoc, you are the one that hurt it most. Didn't get this back. Yeah, it's got quite a bit of speed, so it is going to move forward towards you. Just within the 15 feet it needs. And with a scream, it is going to try and slam you into the ground.
All right. Does it hit?
That's going to be a 24 to hit.
All right. Let's reaction it up again. This time, 3rd level.
Yeah, use your spell slots.
3rd level spiny shield. 2d4.
Body, you need one more.
Hey.
Find me d4s.
So it hit. Okay, here we go. 2.
There we go.
Okay, so that's 20 points of fire damage.
Oh yeah. I rolled 3 4s and a 1. So
This
that's
is so
The
infuriating.
20 points reduced by half, so take 10 points of. You take 10 points of piercing damage. Do you want me to read the spell?
No, I don't. But as the aspect
Okay.
lashed out in anger, feels it strike back. It's a pretty intelligent creature.
Okay. Has it figured it out?
It's gonna go for Basil.
Ooh.
As it realizes that you are a lost cause and it cannot get rid of you, but it can get rid of a different threat. It's going to stomp Basil. As it kind of turns its attention to you and raises its foot, kind of like it did with Slinky, and it's just going to smash down right on top of this tiny little creature. And actually, that's a really good point. This thing is like 30, 40 feet tall. It towers over you, Basil. That is going to be a 22 to hit. 22?
Yep.
Okay. As you feel the heat before you feel the impact of this creature's foot. Oh, wait, something else happens with you first. Okay. Hold on a second here. Stomp.
Does that mean I can like attack its foot? Because I held my action.
So you held your action for when it came in range.
Okay. Okay.
Your range is 5 feet, right? Its
Uh,
range is 15.
Okay.
That's you.
Okay, hold on a second here. It is going to attack you first, so that damage is going to go through.
Sure.
We will see if you're able to swipe at it on its way out. It's technically not within your range, but let's take this one by one at a time here. Okay, so um um so this is going to be no way. Okay, that makes more sense. 24 points of fire damage,
Jeez.
and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's a 13.
It's two different damage. A 13. No. So as this thing stomps on you, you are knocked prone. As you are just kind of flung to the side, and have to kind of catch your breath after taking that amount of damage. As you feel the air ripped from your lungs, kind of like you just got hit in the chest. And you need to kind of catch your breath for a moment. I'm gonna say it being knocked prone. You being knocked prone, sir, you are not able to
Yeah,
take
makes
the
sense.
swipe. Yeah.
Makes sense.
However, with both of you, as this thing is dripping metal, Apoc, you are now standing in a cube or a square of molten fire. Basil, you are now prone in a cube of molten fire, and you can feel it searing your flesh, as this thing is creating kind of like puddles and areas of fire as it goes. With the remains of its movement, it is going to, because it got pushed 20 feet, went back a bit, it is going to move itself. 5, back to this corner towards the other tree.
Mhm.
Is it doing something with the trees?
So you saw as it kind of reached into the
Yeah.
heartwood of that first tree, some of that damage repaired itself.
Yeah. It's not good.
And that fire inside it burned a lot brighter. So that is going to be its turn. I think that's going to be its turn. Is that everything? Pretty sure it is. Elle, you are up, and this is the end of the round, so I want to check in with everybody after this. But Elle, you are up, as you saw this thing just kind of really attempt to damage one member of your party, and when that didn't succeed, go after another.
Yeah, Elle's mad. And Astra reminding her that she has a pretty powerful ice-wielding weapon.
Yeah.
And
Astra, as she reached out towards you, and said that to you, you felt the hawk's presence kind of even more potent here, as she gave you the advantage with her reaction that turn.
Okay. I just want to make sure I don't hit another person. But this thing's kind of on its own in the corner, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's by one of the other trees, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think Elle is just going to take a few strides to make sure that she's in range. This doesn't tell me actually what the range on this. If it gives me the dimensions of a cone, does that tell me the distance?
Yep. It should say like a 60-foot cone or 30-foot cone or something like that.
So 100-foot cone.
Whoa. Yes. So it's 100 feet out, but in like a cone shape.
Okay, Elle just wants to move and position herself enough so she's not going to hit Basil or Slinky.
Oh, I'm so happy someone changed the name of Slinky. Thank you, whoever did that.
I did.
Thanks.
And Elle's going to use Breath of Winter.
Ooh.
So holding. What does it do? What does it do? What does it mean? Unleash a 100-foot cone of hoarfrost in the direction of your choice. So the creature needs to make a Constitution saving throw. It has
Okay.
to beat an 18.
It has to
Or
beat
only
an 18.
Beat an
Okay.
18 or it'll take full damage. I don't want to do math.
We're almost there. We're almost there. I promise.
You can just yell at the numbers and we'll math for you.
Okay.
Ooh, ooh, it's close. What did it have to beat?
It has to be an 18.
Oh, it just failed.
Ha ha ha!
Barely.
Okay. So this is gonna do 9d8 cold damage.
Whoa.
I gotta find more d8s. Okay, if I just
We got you. Or
okay.
you can do it in D&D Beyond, one of the two.
I also have a calculator on my phone right in front of me.
You know, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
Shout them out.
Okay.
We got you.
7, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, a little slower.
Slower. 7, 4, 11.
Slower.
Well, 7 and 4 and 5 and 6 is 22.
Yep.
Plus 5, plus 5,
32,
plus 8,
40,
plus 4,
44,
plus 1 more,
45.
plus
more
another 5.
50.
50.
Oh, you rolled really
40,
well.
49.
I got 49.
Oh, you said one more. Oh, yes, yes.
That's a D&D 50.
One more 9. One more 9.
Oh, okay, see.
Yeah.
Very nice.
9.
Okay, you're going to bed.
And this all like comes out of Elle's mouth. And like after it ends, she kind of just like burps a little to herself.
That's adorable. Okay. As you see, and you saw once before when Basil hit this creature with his sword that has an ice effect. Yeah. You see, hey Bobby.
Hey, sorry, guys.
Sorry,
Might
guys.
be time for Bobby.
I'm just gonna finish this description and we'll pause. You see this creature as you hit it, the fire that's in its veins, wherever you hit it, starts to solidify almost. And as it kind of almost had started reaching out towards the tree, you see it kind of shriek and almost freeze for a second as it roars in anger, and you can see it try to heat itself back up. You can see the back of its throat start to flare as it tries to start moving its arm again. But you can almost see that fire has cooled part of its body from that massive attack. And you kind of see it start to shake and try and move its arm once more as it roars angrily right in your face. It did a lot of damage, and it was not happy about that.
Ew.
You are the last in the order. We have
Yeah.
been going for about an hour and a half-ish. So let's kind of take a pause there. I think we might have lost Georgina too.
So she's done so
Yeah.
she's like lying in bed right now.
Yeah. These rounds are taking quite a bit. I mean, if we want to call it there and have an early night, that's totally fine. We can pick